show you what I'm marking as Exhibit 8 to your deposition. Let me first ask you, do you know who Paul Sheridan is or was?
Yeah, I've heard the name. I've never met the gentleman, I don't believe.
Prior, other than what you, strike that, other than what you've heard from lawyers at Chrysler, strike that, in 1992 or 1993, did you know who Mr. Sheridan was?
I became aware at the time that we discharged Mr. Sheridan, and I became aware of the lawsuit that we have with him. I don't remember, it was at the time those occurred. I don't remember when that was.
Did you personally have any involvement in the decision to fire Mr. Sheridan?
No, I didn't. I was informed of it, however.
Did anyone, in discussing Mr. Sheridan with you, tell you any statements he had made to anyone about the latch?
No, they did not.
Okay. Strike that. Did you learn after the fact of his termination, or were you told about it prior to him being terminated?
Told about what?
That he was going to be terminated.
I don't know.
Did you ever see any of his evaluations that were prepared shortly before he was terminated?
No, I do not.
Okay. If you could look, please, at Exhibit 8. You see where it says, as a fellow member on several teams with Paul, I find him to be very innovative and certainly not afraid to push the envelope. His professional yet open demeanor easily wins the respect of his colleagues. He is extremely knowledgeable and may be one of the best all-round technical persons on staff. He is detail-oriented and works hard at his craft. You see where I read that?
Yes, I believe so.
And you see at the bottom it says, Paul is a valuable asset to the platform and I rely on him to accomplish our mutual goals. Do you see that?
I see that.
Okay.
Do you know who is Mr. Doolin?
Do you know?
No, sir, I don't.
Okay. Let me show you the next exhibit then. This is Exhibit 9. It's an evaluation of Sheridan by Sullivan. Have you ever seen Exhibit 9 before?
No, sir.
Do you see where it says Paul did a good job as chairman of the minivan safety leadership team? Do you see that? It's under results.
I see that.
See where it says brings a valuable engineering perspective to his product planning role?
I see that.
And you see where it says he's willing to speak up when he disagrees, which is good?
I can see that. I can see other things on here that's it's just a few of the things on it.
Well, is there something, I'll give you a free rein, something you want to mention on it?
No, because I'm not familiar with this at all, and I don't know Scott Sullivan, and it'd be best to talk to him about what is said here.
I'll show you what's been marked as Exhibit 10, Clemens evaluation of Sheridan. See under planning and priority setting, it says has directed various team efforts well with a strong goal orientation, especially the NS safety leadership team leading up to the NS safety research.
This is a product planning or marketing research. I mean, I don't have any idea what this is all about.
Do you know a fellow named Ron Zarowitz? Do you know who he is?
No, I don't. I might have heard the name, but I can't place it with anything.
I said he was a lawyer within Chrysler. Is that? Let me show you. If you don't, that's okay. Let me show you what's been marked as Exhibit 11 to your deposition, which is another evaluation. You've never seen that before, have you?
No, sir, I have not.
You see where under results it says, Paul does a thorough, detailed, organized, and tireless job. He became an active promoter of advancing safety in the NS program, only slowing when the reality of the interest from management became apparent to him.
I haven't found that yet.
That's the first sentence.
I can read that, yes.
Does it surprise you to know that someone at Chrysler is saying, referring to advancing safety, saying only slowing when the reality of the interest from management became apparent to him?
Objection, lack of foundation, cause for speculation.
I don't have any idea of what this is referring to.
Doesn't that statement offend you as the head of the company?
Objection, lack of foundation.
I need to know
okay.
what's being talked about.
Right. Are you aware that Mr. Sheridan has testified under oath